So welcome back to another video, guys. I headed over to Alderley Edge to a car meet hosted by Adamc'S, the drive-by car show, and also to look at everything that's around Alderley Edge. It's a pretty wealthy area, plenty of footballs and celebrities live around there, so we'll get into the video. I'll do a running commentary over the top so you know what everything is. First of all then, start the day off, lovely 488, followed by a Turbo S. Old shaped G-Wagon that was absolutely filthy. It's obviously been put through its paces and used to its full potential. Lovely 911 Carrera. M4 competition in a lovely spec. Very out there, but I suppose if you're spending that amount of money on a car, you want to be seen, so really rating that. AC Cobra, if that was real, it would be worth so much money. Nice Ford Focus ST that was pretty loud as well. TVR in a really nice colour, followed by an SVR. Nice classy spec C63, followed by a lovely Bentayga. So then we get onto the real stuff. 911 Turbo with the number plate Pussy, if you can get away with it, I suppose, why not? Well, a bit of cash behind you to be able to do that. M2 then, that were pretty loud, so I'm guessing it had an exhaust system on it, but really nice car and an awesome colour as well. Nissan GTI Skyline, really nice car, probably a classic, probably worth a bit. Lovely classic Porsche 911, really rating that. It was an old bloke that came through, doubt he was there for the car show, but nevertheless, good to see. Boys rolling through, making some noise again. Lovely V12 Vantage then in like a Miami blue colour, really rating that car. 718 in almost like a dark Nardo grey colour. Nissan GTR, they were pretty popular at the meet, and an old M5. Clio Cup, pretty nice car, pretty out there colour, nice old Cayman. You can see a Boxster in the distance in almost like a Miami blue, that was really nice. 911 Carrera, I think it was, in a lovely spec. It was really classy, looked really well on the road. Lotus XZ Jess, don't see many of them. Old Cayman again. Pretty decent exhaust on this one, don't know if it was from standard, but it sounded really well. BMW M4 in sort of like a stealth Batman look, really nice. Porsche Panamera. Extremely loud Mustang, 5 litre V8, making some noise. Lovely new shape R8, really rating them. Didn't really like them from the pictures, but seeing it in real life and on the road, really rated it. Lovely car, nice McLaren in the distance there. RS3 with purple calipers and Nardo grey, lovely car. V12 Vantage again going through, absolutely awesome spec on that. I think I'd really like to own that. Shame I don't have the money. This Defender then, souped up to the eyeballs, but pretty sure he got pulled over by the police later on for hooning it about. Nice GTC Mercedes. If you've not done it already, please go ahead and like and subscribe this video. It'll do me a great help, and maybe I'll be able to own one of these cars someday and make some decent content, so head over and do that. Be a great help. And we had a lovely Ford Focus RS passing through in almost like a Miami blue colour. Then at this point, ladies and gents, I am crying into my laptop wishing I had a Golf R2. Then we got an RS3 Saloon that was nice, it had a crazy exhaust on it. Lovely spec BMW M4 competition in the purple metallic. Mustang in almost like a Miami blue again, really rate that car. I'd definitely spec it like that if I was to own one. Porsche Boxster Spider, quite a rare car. Made some good noise as well, tramming up and down, so fair play to you, my friend. Beautiful spec M4 comp there, all stealth and blacked out. So if you could all just do me a massive favour and go and like and subscribe, it'll do me great help in growing my channel. I can only promise you that there's some crazy things coming, so please take my word for it on that. Drop us a like on this video and the video I uploaded the other week, and please subscribe to the channel for more crazy stuff that's on the way. Lovely M4 there. Shout out to the NHS workers watching this video as well. Thank you very much for what you've been doing for the country. Nice 5 litre Mustang there. Crazy exhaust system on it. Lovely Dodge Challenger. Old shape M3, you don't see many of them about. Quite a rare, maybe future classic car. Another GTR. A bit common at the meet, these. McLaren 570S, lovely spec. just about crying at this point, wishing I had a Golf R, not a Polo GTI, but never know. If you lot like and subscribe, might be able to get one in a couple of years, or even one of these 570S Spider with a young bloke driving it. You've all probably well, quite clearly liked and subscribed his channel, so you could do me a favour and like mine so I could get a McLaren. Lovely GT4 Cayman, however not allowed red cars in my house. We're Leeds fans, so unfortunately I have to pass on saying that that is a horrendous colour, but nevertheless lovely car. Almost like a race car for the road, these things. Great for track days. Drop a little hint. The guy I'm meeting next week, the special guest, used to own one of these and the new shape. Hint, hint. If anyone can pick that up, drop me a message and I'll let you know if you're correct. Lovely Mustang in an absolutely fantastic spec. Would defo get that spec if I was to buy one. Followed by an Onyx Range Rover. Nice to see them about, you don't really see them, they're a pretty rare car. Followed by a Lizard Green GT3 RS, probably one of the nicest spots of the day. Bentley Continental Coupe, they're the GTC I think they're called, but lovely car. Weird colour, it was almost like a metallic purple, deep purple with red decals on it, but if you've got the money you can do what you want with the specification. A couple of crazy cars there to follow. Golf GTI Club Sport. I'd really want one of them in the future. Maybe I'll swap that when I change the Polo GTI. Cracking spec with the Pretoria wheels as well, all blacked out. Only a young lad driving as well, so fair play to you, my friend. Lovely Porsche Boxster Spider, future classic, almost like a supercar you could class them as, maybe not, but great value for money and they're really holding residual value. Then we get onto the big stuff, most expensive spot of the day, the Polo GTI. What a baller. Shit colour though, my friend. Dodge Challenger again, followed by a very punchy spec Nissan GTR, the facelift version. Oh, and a police car, steady on. Mustang Bullet, limited number, quite a rare car to spot. 570S again, I'm pretty sure that's the same clip, but nice car, you can see it twice. Sure you'll cope. 992 Carrera, lovely car, awesome spec. Really nice spec Porsche Carrera T, 911 Carrera T. The graphite grey wheels really worked well against the silver, even though some people might say it's a boring spec, I really think it worked. New shape G-Wagon, always nice to see. TCRS, and again, rubbish colour, but lovely car, makes an awesome noise. GTR Skyline and followed by a BMW M2 making some noise down this strip. People are being quite cautious though, quite a lot of police presence. Another Onyx Range Rover. Ferrari California T in a lovely white colour, almost like a pearlescent with the yellow calipers. Another Onyx Range Rover. Don't see many of them about and they are absolute cash. Old shape G-Wagon then, I think this was a 350 rather than the V8, 6.2 litre, but nevertheless, lovely car. Yet another Onyx Range Rover, the new shape, hell of a car that, an absolute cash. Unbelievable amount of money, but if you've got the money to do so, why not? I certainly would be doing. They're not as common as say Overfinch and maybe Urban, so really nice to see. Huracan Performante Spider, lovely Verde Mantis colour, dream car of mine and dream spec. I defo would get that spec if I was to get one. Unfortunately that's quite a few years off. Probably the nicest M4 comp of the day, lovely all black with the darkened competition wheels, really works well. Not really a fan of a Boxster, however the colour on this with the yellow calipers and sort of like the Miami blue really worked well, so not sure if this guy was actually part of the meet. He looked quite bemused by the crowd, but lovely car, sir. Like on the headrests as well, how it's not just black, it's the body colour. Probably paid a fortune for that. Jag F-Type, looks a bit dated these days. Not seen a new one on the road yet. C63 new shape behind it with the new updated alloys. Not really a fan of the alloys, if I'm honest. Not really a fan of that silver rim. I would be getting all black if it was my choice. Awesome Golf R. F8 Tributo. Absolutely mental car to spot. They've not been out even 2 weeks, I think, on customer delivery, so always nice to see. Nice punchy spec Corvette. RS3 Nardo Grey with the purple calipers. Lovely car when you get up close to it. Absolute baller in an SLS Roadster. Don't see many of them about these days. Future classic for sure. And then we have a funeral car passing. Lovely Bentayga. Probably a footballer. Aston Martin GT8. Unbelievable car. Sounds unbelievable and absolutely crazy spec. So probably the nicest spot of the day. Along with the Rolls Royce black badge. Alderley edge, what do you expect? Lovely classic Ferrari. AMG GTC. Such a nice guy in that GTR. We'll get onto that in a second. New shape Continental. Racing Green DB9. Very nice car. Lovely classy spec. This RS6 had quite a body kit on it and upgraded wheels. It looked really well. Old shape. Now this guy in the GTR, just want to say if you're watching this, pal, you are an awesome bloke. Time for anyone and love to talk about cars. So big shout out to you. Always let on when he went past, so a lot of the owners aren't like that. Lovely Cayman GT4, the old shape. F8 Tributo making an appearance again. As is the McLaren 570S Spider. Old shape R8, lovely car. Make a good noise as well. Now just wait for the reaction of this old woman. Oh, she was not happy. Nardo Grey TTRS, lovely specification on that, followed by a Panamera GTS in a lovely green colour. Classic SL, followed by Edison, the Man City goalkeeper, in his AMG GT63. Not every day you see football players of that calibre on the roads, but what do you expect from Alderley Edge? Just keeps giving and giving. M5 competition. Old 740 Ci. Quite a rare car, you don't see many of them about on the roads. And then to finish off the day, a lovely spec'd Audi R8 V10 Plus in a white with the black against it. Lovely car. So that just about wraps up today's video, ladies and gents. Hope you enjoyed. This is just me leaving the car. Me, and you will be able to spot Adamc'S on the corner in a second, so big shout out to him for organising it. It was a great day. I really recommend going to his events. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. I've got plenty of content coming next week with some awesome people that own some awesome cars, and also some comparisons against some similar cars to mine. So catch you in the next one. Cheers.